I'm Cal Kellogg, and my hybrid lead core system has brought lead core trolling back into the spotlight for trout and salmon anglers all over the country. If you'd like the world's best lead core trolling rod, get on over to fishhuntshoot.com and pick up one of my iconic bright yellow lead core rods today. You won't regret it because you'll be yelling, "Fish on!" tomorrow. Fish on the fly right there, right on that structure. I was marking them and I got them right there. Nice. Kind of called my shot there. I was seeing marks on that structure, and sure enough, I put on that fly, threw them, and almost an instant hookup on the underwater camera. So that is awesome. Be even more awesome if I land this fish and we see what it is. That was a bright orange trolling fly, 25 feet deep, 1.5 miles an hour. And like I say, there's a bunch of structure there, a bunch of marks. It looked like there was some bait mixed in with it. Just good looking stuff, and hey, it paid off. Oh, nice fish. Nice holdover rainbow. There we go. Oh yeah, that is just a beautiful little rainbow. He just pounced all over that orange fly. Let me get him back in the lake here, and we will get that fly. There he goes. Come on, buddy. We will get that fly back down to about 25 feet and see if anything else is interested in it. I'm hoping to catch a nice brown here, but those little pan-sized rainbows, they're a lot of fun. Developed, tested, and perfected by me, Cal Kellogg. Turbo Flashers. Turbocharge your trout trolling today by going over to fishhuntshoot.com and picking up a set of my Turbo Flashers. You won't regret it. They'll help you catch more and bigger fish. They've done that for me, and they'll do that for you. Howdy folks, I'm Cal Kellogg, and this is the Go Fish Cam, and this thing is teaching me a lot about trout and salmon trolling. Today's lesson, trout holding depth, and this applies to salmon too. So you know the drill. You go out to a lake. Trout prefer, a 56-degree water temperature, a little above, a little below, but they're looking for 56-degree water to hold in. That's where they feel the most comfortable. That's why today, the fish at Lake Shasta, the rainbows, they're 60, 70 feet deep. They got to go down that deep to find that preferred water temperature. Up at French Meadows Reservoir, where I've been spending a lot of my time, that depth is 25 feet. That's where most of the fish are holding right now. That's where that sweet temperature is. So get to the lake, get to French Meadows, put your gear down at 25 feet, start trolling. You got no problems, right? You're gonna start catching fish. Yes, but you're not gonna maximize the amount of fish you catch unless you dial in the zone where you're trolling, and that's where this camera has really helped me. Troll around in open water, 25 feet deep. I catch the occasional fish, and I see fish come in on the gear. They don't like it, they look at it, they don't want to hit, and they peel off. I'm getting X amount of activity. If I move into shoreline structure, if I find structure at the same depth that the trout prefer holding, the number of fish I see on the camera goes up just substantially. I would peg the number at 5, 6, 7 to 1, fish on structure versus fish that I encounter in just straight open water. And it's really been eye-opening to me. I expected to see more fish on structure, but think about it. Trout and salmon, they're open water predators. I didn't expect structure to have such a profound influence on concentrating the fish, but it does. I've got a segment here, you might have saw it, I'm gonna paste it on right here, where I'm trolling over a reef and fish after fish after fish come out and look at my gear. And I actually ended up catching one fish on that reef before I got snagged. But the bottom line is, when I got inshore, when I found structure that coincided with a 25-foot depth, it was alive with fish. If I went offshore and just trolled at 25 feet deep, I would cross paths with the occasional fish and catch the occasional fish. But again, no comparison. So, put that in your hat. Keep that in your mind. Next time you're out fishing, when you determine that depth and you're out in open water, move inshore. Look for a big prominent point, a big bluff, some kind of a prominent structure. Maybe it's a hump, maybe it's a reef. Whatever it is, find that area where the fish's preferred depth, is in proximity to structure, and work that area. I got an area at Berryessa that I think that this really applies to. If you fish Berryessa, you know the spot. You're coming out of the Narrows going into the main lake, and there's that big kind of rock slide feature there. I can't tell you how many times I've gone in there, got in tight to that wall at whatever depth I was trolling, and caught trophy kokanee and kings right there on that face. I caught a 5-pound king there years ago. I've caught several kokanee pushing 20 inches right there, all in close proximity to the structure, close proximity to that rocky wall, but at that preferred depth, usually, 50, 60 feet deep in that area. So anyway, moving forward, explore the structure, work the proper depth, and I think you're going to be yelling fish on a lot more often than you would be if you were just out there grinding around blindly in open water, hoping to encounter fish. Again, structure is just another one of those factors that concentrates fish, and anytime the fish are concentrated, the advantage goes to the angler. I'm Kel Kellogg. I'm out of here for now. You have a great day, and I will catch you next time right here on YouTube. Thanks a lot, guys. Woo! Wow, that was a strike and a half.